you have basic knowledge of ABAP if you're not coming from ABAP background. If you're a fresher, but you have basic knowledge of ABAP. All right. For ABAP developers, let me clarify this before I talk about the differences. For ABAP developers, RAP is the first choice always. And CAP is for a different audience altogether. And what that different audience is, let me talk about that. So let me first talk about RAP, which is a RESTful Application Programming Model. In short, it is called as RAP. So RESTful Application Programming, that's the short form. The short form is RAP. So here, when we talk about this, let me. So here, the existing ABAP knowledge, you will be able to continue that forward. What do I mean by that? If you want to create a Fiori element app, you are not going to create a Fiori element app using a different front-end technology like JavaScript, VB.NET, or any other front-end technology. Using ABAP, you are going to learn another subset of ABAP, what we are calling as RESTful Application Programming Model, and using UI annotation, you are going to directly create Fiori Elements app. That is one. Also, the BTP ABAP environment, the service that we talk about, which runs on SAP BTP, that also makes use of this ABAP cloud syntax and makes use of the RESTful Application Programming Model. Most importantly, for RAP, you can do the extension on the stack as well. Again, I'm not expecting you to understand this when I'm saying on stack or when I'm saying side-by-side extensibility. We are going to cover that as part of this curriculum. But the choice is that using RAP, you will be able to do the extension on stack as well. So you do not need any additional license of SAP BTP. You can create extension on your S/4HANA stack as well. Along with the BTP license, if you have the BTP license, you can create side-by-side extension also. And this is the mandatory for clean core, because if you want to be a clean core compliant and if you want to create custom applications or you want to migrate your the classic ABAP to a new application without procuring any additional license on BTP or without moving to a new technology, then this would be the prerequisite or this would be the mandatory for your company or for your projects to implement. Now, the other programming model. Now we are talking about a technology agnostic system. What do I mean by that? For years, the only programming language that was there in SAP ecosystem was ABAP. Have you ever seen any other developers in the SAP world who are coming from, let's say, .NET or JavaScript? JavaScript to certain extent, yes, but they also had the ABAP knowledge. And on top of that, they understood or they were able to write some JavaScript syntax. But the only programming language which was supported in your SAP development was ABAP. But now that is changing. We are talking about cloud. We are talking about cloud native development. So SAP also is now supporting multiple programming language. And if you're talking about cloud application programming model, it is written in your Java or the Node.js syntax. It is not ABAP syntax that you are talking about. So you need to understand a new language, a new framework. So the learning curve becomes little longer. It is not going to be the same or as simple as RAP when you're comparing your learning journey with a cloud application programming model, because you have to learn a new programming language, a new framework, a new syntax. All those things has to be developed. Now, for those who are coming from ABAP background and they still want to learn this technology as well, would make sense, but would make sense once you have mastered RAP and you want to explore new territory, then you can, of course, go ahead and explore this. And for someone, one of you has mentioned, if you're coming from a front-end background, you don't have experience with ABAP, then this could make sense. For that person, if you want to continue as a front-end or a cloud-native developer, you already have exposure to Node.js and JavaScript syntax or Java syntax, then this could be a natural option for you as well. But if you want to become a developer who is focused on ABAP, or who has been coming from a ABAP background, then the most obvious choice for you will be RAP. And of course, when we discuss about this particular course, when we discuss about all deployment models, be it your in-app extensibility, developer extensibility, or side-by-side extensibility, you would understand this difference very clearly. But as I get a lot of questions on this particular topic, I thought of including this here. It would not answer all your queries in just one single slide, but I hope it is able to give you a clear guidance that, okay, what should be your way forward? Should you go for RAP or should you go for CAP?